just looking at this, the box itself looks pretty good. I mean, they did really good on the packaging for this. And as you can see here, the Otterbox for the Apple iPad comes in a little tray to secure it. Just holding this in my hand without the iPad in it, let me tell you guys, this is pretty strong, very sturdy. I'm very impressed with the quality of this. You have these little rubber, like little feet at the bottom here, and I'll show you what that'll be used for later, most likely when you have the iPad in an upright position, very similar to what this case does. This is designed to do basically the same thing. And if we look at okay guys, I was attempting to demonstrate to you the part of the stand here that pops up where you're supposed to be able to pop this up and then sit the iPad into the case, the stand here, and it would sit upright. But what I've discovered is that either in manufacturing or something that went on maybe in transit of getting it to me, if you can see closely here, I don't know how well you're going to see this on video, but there's what looks like a scorch mark or a burn mark from heat or something like that that's here on the back of it. And I'm sure that this is just, you know, one of, you know, thousands that may have not, you know, had this problem. But because of that, it has fused this stand closed. So there's no way to open it. I mean, you just literally cannot lift it up. I mean, it's locked in place. I would probably break it trying to pull it up because I'm pretty sure this is supposed to just easily pop up in place. But I wanted to show you that, and I'm pretty sure, you know, after we contact Otterbox, they'll be replacing this part of it or the entire case. Who knows? But I'll keep you guys updated on that aspect of it. So from here, we'll just go on to the normal installation of the iPad into the Otterbox itself. I was saying, the rear section here that affixed to the back of the case is designed to be a, you know, part of the protection as well, and it covers part of the speaker as well as your docking port. One of the things that I've noticed, you know, assembling this, in comparison to using the Otterbox for the iPad and for the iPhone, I don't know, maybe it's just, you know, because it's the first installation and I'm not really, you know, familiar with, you know, how everything locks into place, but it kind of has that feeling like this wasn't really thought out very well, you know, because to take this off, you have to really apply a lot of pressure to be able to slide this out. I mean, I'm having problems with it now without having to put the screen all the way down on the table. And as you can see, this is not easy to get out. So what that makes you wonder is, how much damage can you possibly do to your device at some point just trying to remove this? How long is this going to last with that type of restriction, taking it on and off? But, you know, I'll go on. You know, so from here, obviously the rubber aspect of this would go over over the case. So we need to take this piece off here to show that, to stop. Okay, so this is the final piece that fits into place here to secure the bottom of your iPad. It covers your docking port as well as your speakers. And I believe that goes into place after putting on the outer rubber case. So let's see exactly how that would fit on. This is your home button. So that's going to fit somewhat like this from the rear. So you're going to slide that in. See if we can get that into place. Now don't get me wrong guys, I really do understand the fact that this is a much larger device, you know, to protect than, let's say, an iPhone or an iPad. But with the amount of time that this device has been on the market, different than the iPhone 4, there is more than enough time for a company to really research as to what needs to be done to manufacture a comparable device. And like I said, what I'm seeing here, I mean, I've only met, you know, talked to one person that has received this thus far, and I'm waiting to see some of their reviews on it. But from what I'm seeing, it just really feels like to me this wasn't well thought out. And I do believe that this will provide quite a bit of protection for your device. once it's in place, as you can see here. And this little tab here just slides in, and then you have your little clips, your rubber tabs that fit in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. You just have to pressure those in. Get the rest of the case in place. There's another tab. Okay, well, that's the best I can do on it right now. I'll tweak around with this here in a little bit. Now, obviously, some parts of this could be a manufacturing defect, as I described with the stand and the way that it came. But from what I'm seeing right now, I am not very impressed with the craftsmanship of how this case was put together. So I will wait until I actually speak with Otterbox, and they can tell me, from someone there, what they are seeing or saying about it. You can see here, it just, in comparison to the previous Otterbox, where everything was form fitted for every little groove. The camera, this one has been on here forever, but just to give you an example, the wear and tear that I put this through as a professional photographer, I'm constantly dropping my phone or, getting it knocked off by, something that's going on out in the field. And this has been an excellent, excellent case, but here, this one is brand new, and it just doesn't seem to have that appeal that the previous one had. It just seems like there's so many things that are just not right or not complete. And it's just a lot of work to get the iPad into this case. And then once it's in, it never has that form factor that we look for, when we're displaying our Apple products or trying to protect our Apple products. Like I said, maybe some of it, will fit itself in with a little bit of pressure and applying it in after it's kind of seated. But overall, I would give this, at best, an 8. And I looked forward to reviewing this case and to getting this case in and being able to, have that type of, durable control and protection for my iPad. Not because I'm not the only person that uses these. Clients use them. With my son's with me, he plays on this, things like this. So, I really wanted something that I would feel comfortable, with the investment, that someone would be able to, even if they dropped it or bumped it up against something, I wouldn't feel so worried about it. But like I said, after talking with Otterbox here later, I'll give you guys an update on what their response to it is. But quickly, here is your rocker control that is protected by rubber. And let me unlock this real quick. And your volume control is here, which seems to work just fine. Your power button here, which also seems to be easily accessible. You have a number of other little ports around the side. You have here a place for your audio. For your switches, and that kind of just fits into place right here. So overall, other than a few little small minor things, and maybe, like I said again, that might just be me because I haven't completely got this into place, but I just wanted to give you guys a really thorough, unboxing and what my personal opinions are on it thus far. I may like this a lot more in a couple of weeks or a couple of days, as I get used to it. But right now, like I said, the best I can give this is going to be an 8. But anyway, I'd like to thank you guys, for taking the time to watch this video. Again, I will be giving away the original iPad case for this iPad. So all you need to do is subscribe, comment, or leave your contact information there at the bottom, pick me type of thing. And I will be choosing over the next 30 days someone who will receive that iPad case complimentary of Houston Professional Photography. Again, guys, I'd like to thank you. You have a great day. And don't forget to subscribe, comment, and I'll see you.